good morning, guys and gals. How y'all doing today? A little warmer today. We had some rain. We had some snow. We had some freezing rain. See back there? We got the old disc hooked up. And that's where we're going. We're going to see what it does on this headlands on this south end. And give her a whirl. I didn't change the blades. I know I've been talking about it on the disc, but we didn't get that done yet. So we're just going to give her a whirl with it the way it is. If we're going to bust a bunch of blades, I'd rather be breaking these old ones than the new ones. So we'll see what the heck happens out here. I'm just going to let you guys go for a sec, and I'll bring you back here once we're set up and in the field. How's that sound? Alrighty, so you can see this part right here. It doesn't look too bad, right? So that's 2 passes on the very outside and then 2 more passes on the next round to it. So, but through right here, right down through here, that's a bit of a low spot and it's really lumpy, and it just doesn't seem to want to cut into those lumps worth of dam. So I'll show you guys. Right at the top of the cylinder, right there, that's the adjustment for your depth control. So I adjusted it so it cuts like friggin' 2.5, 3 inches deeper. And I'm hoping that'll help with those big lumps. Second option, if that don't work, we'll just have to work these low areas a lot more often. How's that sound? And chew those lumps up. But we'll see what this does. And it is bouncy. Not going overly fast. And let's sink her down a little harder. There we go. That seems to be helping a little better, having it cut a little harder. But it's so friggin' lumpy. But I knew that was gonna happen. This is friggin' fresh braking, right? It's bound to be lumpy. It's not like I'm hitting this thing with a big Wishik heavy duty friggin' disc or anything. We're doing it kinda old school. So, yeah. It's gonna take a little more time to chew up the lumps and make it work but the best it can for us. I'm actually overlapping by about 8 feet on the disc. So, but like right here, right in this area, it did a really nice job. But you get in those low areas and where it was heavier grass areas, man, it doesn't want to cut through that stuff worth a damn. It'll just take a little more time, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to continue on here for a little bit. The big old Dodge is hooked up and ready to go and get loaded up for this afternoon. So that's good. It's ready to go. We got our dunnage on there and all of our other tools that we need for this load. So we're supposed to be there at 1:30 to load. So yeah, we'll be there for 1:30 to load up, and then bright and early tomorrow morning we'll be heading on down the road. But for now I'll just play out here. The wife said she'll feed the cows this morning, so that's what she's doing. She's got 1 bale fed. Cows are way over there, and she'll be coming out with a 2nd bale here shortly, I'm sure. Yeah, she's coming out right now with a 2nd bale. So, anyway, we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, guys. I don't know if you could kind of sort of see my line. It's right here. I'm right on the edge of it, basically. I felt that my disc wasn't cutting in very good. It's not really a heavy-duty disc, right? It's a white 271, and they're not a real heavy disc. They're a nice tillage tool, but for doing what I'm doing, with these big lumps that we got out here, they're not real heavy. So, what I've done, and this is what I did when I ripped open another piece of ours, and that wasn't even cultivated. We just went straight into her with the disc. Do it with the wings up. Adds a lot of weight to the main frame underneath. So that's what we're doing. We're discing with the wings up. And that's making it cut in a lot better. Still not as good as I would like it to be, but for how dry it is, I'll live with this. How's that sound? Just gonna take a lot longer because we're only cutting 10 feet at a time now, right? Anyway, it's almost time for me to quit because we have to hurry up and go load. So we'll talk to you guys when we're at our loading destination. Alrighty, well, here we are. You guys have seen me haul these things before. Tri-haul bale movers, 3 more units. These are all 29 footers. Basically, they're meant for a 30-foot trailer, and they haul, what is it, 14 or 15 bales at a time, something like that, depending on the size of your bale, I guess. And so, but we're all strapped down. They're tight. They're tight.
So how you feel? How you feel?
Singing, singing, singing. Yep, yep. And tomorrow morning we'll head out bright and early to Daysland, Alberta. But that's the load right there. And believe it or not, guys, these things catch wind like a son of a bitch. You wouldn't think so when it's all 2x2 square tubing, but they catch a shitload of wind. So anyway, we gotta do up some paperwork, and then we gotta run to Regina, fill the truck right full of fuel, slip tank, main tank, blah blah blah, and I gotta pick up my eyeglasses. So talk to you guys later. Well, hey guys, well, we're finally on our way home. I don't know if you can make that out down there, that little blue box. New spectacles for nighttime driving. Don't ask me what happened to my other ones. I have no idea. Lost them. Don't know.
You're supposed to feel with your hands.
Supposed to what? I'm supposed to do what? Feel with my hands? I'm supposed to feel with my hands. Okay, that's fine and dandy, except what do you do when you're driving? Feel with your hands for when you hit the ditch. Oh fuck. Or when you hit that deer that's running out from the side of the road.
Take a knife with you.
Take a knife with me, yeah. So, anyways, something I just wanted to touch base on, I never did yet. So at this point, the good guys won the election in the province of Saskatchewan. The Sask Party won. Them's the good guys. The NDP guys, they came in a far, far, far second place. I don't think the Liberals even got a seat, and nor did the Green Party, and nor did the Buffalo Party. Last I checked, it was 50 seats for the Sask Party and 11 for the NDP. There's a total of 61. And they're still doing some recounts the leader of the NDP, when I checked this morning, he was 84 votes behind, and they were going to do a recount, and they may even do a third recount on that riding or jurisdiction or area. Here we call it a riding. So yeah, like the leader of the NDP might even lose. If he loses, then he's kicked out of the party. He doesn't have a seat. He doesn't have nothing to sit, nowhere to sit, right? Which wouldn't hurt my feelings, that goofy son of a bitch. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, the good guys won, and won pretty hardcore at this point, 50-11. That's pretty hardcore. So hopefully the boys in the States, hopefully the good guy wins down there. And I'm not talking about Mr. Biden. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go for right now. We're going to get home, and we have to decide if we're going to try welding a disc blade and just continue on with the old ones, or if I'm going to take the gang off and we're going to start putting new ones on. We'll figure that one out when we get home. Talk to you guys then. Alrighty, so we made the executive decision to pull the gangs out and start replacing blades. How's that sound? But look at that sumbitch. He's a little broken. And I have welded these cocksuckers when they're broke right off. Not on this particular machine, on machine of the neighbors. And that one over there was broke from before. And there's another one broke over there. So let's just bite the bullet, do it, get it done, and go from there, I guess. So the plan for today is to get these suckers off, and I think the easiest way for me to do it is buzz these bolts out, and these ones, and these three, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And then do the same on the other side. And then jump in the machine, hit the hydraulics, lift it up. And then move these gangs into the shop with the skid steer, with the Bobcat. So, turn that way. Of course. Guess we're gonna need a friggin' 15/16 wrench on the bottom side. And I'll have to let you guys go because it's going to be a two-hander. So we'll talk to you later. Alrighty, well that didn't take very long. Got those two out. There. And they're both exactly the same size. Now it's broken. Yeah. There's lots of broken ones. So we'll start ripping this all apart. And there's the brand new ones, and we'll start putting new ones back in. Back in a bit, guys. Well, okay. I have no idea what time it is. It's got to be pushing 6 o'clock. But this one's all rebuilt and ready to get installed again. The other one, as it turns out, the end plate, that guy right there, that end plate, is missing. It's not on the shaft. Where the fuck? Where is it? I have no idea. And we did have a blown up bearing on it. I blew a bearing. So it's just as well that we're doing this. So I got it rebuilt and ready to go in. So this is the order that everything goes in. And as we put it together, we'll just put new blades in and discard the old blades and throw new blades in. Some of the old blades, I'm hanging on to them if they look like they're decent yet, just in case. But we got to get a new end cap, and unfortunately, I am not here tomorrow. Now, that doesn't mean that CP can't go and get the parts. She knows, the wife knows what we need. It's just, I was hoping to get both of them assembled today and possibly get them put on, but now it looks like we're not going to get them on. Ain't that a cockroach, eh? But what do? And she thought she saw it on there, but it wasn't on there. Because we did take pictures of both gangs just for a reference before we tore them apart. And you can see that, yeah, it wasn't on there. But those new blades should cut a whole hell of a lot better than these old ones, right, guys? You guys tell me what you think. I ain't going to get back in the field now until friggin' Friday. And that's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. I got to do this haul. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. Give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and let's get her done.